All right, we're going to try again. We're watching a little bit more of the Tom and Terry Adventures. Oh, the places you'll go. We start out at White Sands National Monument in New Mexico. Also, the White Sands Missile Range is around there. It's a pretty different landscape. Kind of looks like snow. Haha, we haven't seen any of that on our trip. Hope you have. See, it's even covered the roads, and the snow plow has managed to clear some of the sand off. This place was featured in the Transformers movie, as you can tell, and they do. I think they also did some Star Wars taping there. And it's so bright, you can see we squint while we're trying to see what we're doing. We were lucky we found a place in La Cruces, New Mexico to stay overnight while we were trying to get some prescriptions filled. It's way above the city, off to the west, and you get this beautiful view at night. They also have a road runner, the state bird. It's just kind of sitting there made out of metal. Then we start heading towards Arizona, and we love this sign. Dust storms may exist the next 10 miles. There's Gus riding with Terry in the front seat. He's heavy. You can tell Terry's thrilled. We made it to Arizona, the state line. The first place we're going to go to is Tombstone, Arizona. There's Terry at Doc Holliday's. And, you know, since we're in the West, I just have to go find the local drinking establishment and have a beer. Do not look at the person that's hanging out up there on the background. Then there's the guys who recreate Western characters there. This is a very touristy, trappy kind of place, but that's okay. And since Terry got tired of hanging out with an old guy, she thought she'd hang out with an old wagon here. I like this one. I thought it was pretty cute. Sarsaparilla Emporium, best root beer in the West. I thought that was neat. Then we moved on up to the Sonoran Desert. We found a campground. Believe it or not, this is right off the campground. You can ride your bike through the trails. And Gus found the cactus, and we had to be careful that Gus didn't find the cactus too often. Beautiful sunset. You can see the cactus sticking up there with the guy walking through the RV park. And this is what the RV park looked like. Kind of a unreal scene, isn't it? You got the mountains in the background. And this is what I call the conductor. Here's Terry looking off, and you can see the moon up in the top and looking out into the desert, and it's pretty flat. On our way out of this area, we stopped at the Arizona Sonora Desert Museum, which we were told was really cool, but it wasn't open yet. So we just took a couple pictures, you know, with this old Studebaker station wagon. And then there's a picture of what the building looks like, but evidently this is a huge desert museum. It's pretty cool. We started moving up towards Phoenix, and what we came across was this Casa Grande National Monument. It's a prehistoric site. There's me not shaving for the day. Pretty, not. And this will give you some idea of the size of it by seeing the people in relationship to it. The national parks have covered it up to try to preserve it. It's pretty impressive when you consider that it's in the middle of the desert, and it's from many, many years ago. We also moved on once we got to Phoenix to go see the Frank Lloyd Wright Taliesin West. This is an example of his work studio in Taliesin West. And a lot of the things you're going to see are based on these petroglyphs that he found on rocks in the Arizona desert. This is a beautiful view of the outside of the facility. This is actually a working architectural design facility in its time. Architect students would be housed here. I don't know why these decorations are all over the place. We saw them quite often in different motifs. This is a view of the interior, just a sitting area, and in a little while you're going to see like a this is the actual drawing studio for the architectural work that was designed. Love this piece of artwork. There's a lady who still designs and sells this stuff. Of course, I can't afford that, but it's cool. They actually have a theater in this place. Look at this. Little puppet theater off to the right. A little grand piano that's kind of hidden in a weird kind of way. Really, I was really impressed with it. And then they have off the side of the theater a cabaret where they put on, you know, intimate performances. And I think that's it for what we've seen. Yep, we are frozen in time. Well, we will make the next video and post it in a little while. Good seeing y'all.